part, I'm back at it again with another one. Um, we're reacting to She Was Jared the bad boy, but not the nice guy.
They could lie to you.
They could lie.
Hell, he might be at 20 right now.
Then if you lie, you lie. That's a different like conversation.
But remember, ladies, listen very closely. The question is, what number disqualifies the man? Not what are you uncomfortable with or what you think. It's what number is like, yo,
hard
I
no.
can't fucking deal with this guy.
Yeah.
Or there might be no number at all. Some girls don't give a fuck. But what is that number for you?
I guess I wouldn't say there's a number.
Okay.
It has to do with the reasoning.
So at
behind
20,
the
you would
number.
start asking questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, what about you?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Ooh,
It don't matter.
it don't matter.
Well, she cheated. She doesn't have any leverage
Yeah.
anymore. All right, what about you?
Live.
I'm not asking. I feel like it's kind of weird to ask.
Yeah.
Let's say you find out what number is going to be a disqualifier for you.
I
If
mean,
any.
I feel like I pick up off energy. If the energy you're giving is like hoe energy, then I'm good off jump. But like, if you, I don't know, like there's not really a number. I guess.
Newsflash: all men are hoes.
I wouldn't say all.
Or
Some hide it better than
yeah,
others.
some are better at hiding it,
That's
but
it.
all guys are horn dogs.
Then I mean, I feel like if you're loyal to me, if you're coming home to me, I don't really.
So you don't care,
No.
Okay.
as long as he's monogamous.
Sure.
Okay, you said that kind of sure.
I mean, I don't really like. I don't care.
Okay.
to be honest.
So there is no number for you.
No.
What about you?
It doesn't matter to me as
Mhm.
long as you're not doing any whole shit with me or bringing STDs. Other than that, I really don't care. Because they're probably going to lie about their body count. Anyway, so, and I'm probably going to lie about mine, so. It is what it is.
Okay.
Hey, I like the honesty.
All right.
It doesn't matter to me, and I was shaking my head because, bitch, I agree with you. But it doesn't matter
Agree
to me
with,
at all.
with who?
Her.
Her.
Yes, because I feel her, like, you know. But it doesn't matter. I don't care what your body count is.
Her cutoff. The number that, if I'm not mistaken, 200 is when you start asking questions, right?
200.
Okay. Yeah. And then for you,
There's no
No
so
limit
you don't,
at all.
so you don't care at all. But
I don't.
at what point would you start asking questions then?
No point. I don't give a fuck.
You literally just said you agree with her.
No, because she was talking about, like, an emotional connection. I was like, I agree on that. Like, she sounds just like me. But, like,
I would say the more bodies you have, the more it'd be harder to build a sexual connection with every person you're trying to actually get into a serious relationship with.
other than that, like, I don't think there's, like, a point where I, you know, call it, like, oh my god, what are you doing? But, you know,
Okay.
I think, I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Interesting. So none of you guys really care about your boyfriend's past.
No.
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 I mean, only one of you. I mean, some of you guys, none of you really care. Just maybe there's like thresholds that you might ask questions, but it doesn't seem like any of y'all would like disqualify a guy except for one of you who said 100, which
Me.
yeah, 100 you would be like, no, I'm not doing it.
100?
Interesting. Very, very
Quite
interesting.
good points here.
Yeah. $5 from Tony Reynolds goes, Simple the Clown, you can get any girl you want if you simp hard enough. Matter of fact, real quick, Chris, do me a favor. There's a video I put in the Miami Takeover chat. It's
Guys, come
with a
YouTube.
girl. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Well, come on over to
guys.
YouTube, guys. We're getting off Twitch right now. It's the video with that I put recently from Instagram. I want to play that video because that
To
ties
take over?
perfectly into what we're talking about right now as far as like the women caring about a guy's body count.
Okay.
I want to take it one step further if they agree with the lady that's in this interview. In this video, I'll give you guys a quick little background. We pulling it up? Yeah, so it's in the takeover. I'll give you guys a quick little background. Basically, this girl talks about her boyfriend and potentially hooking up with other girls, and she gives a very interesting take on it. And I kind of want to get the girls' take on it since all of you typically don't care about your guys' past. So let's see if we can take it a step further and see what you guys think about what she has to say here. We're gonna pull the clip right now. Got it, Chris? All right, pulling up. It's from Instagram. I saw this. Someone sent this to me yesterday, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is like literally ties in perfectly with what we said." I think she's being honest, but we'll see. Yep, it's that one right there.
There we go.
All right, let's run the clip. Nikki Glasser goes, "I want my boyfriend to sleep around." So go ahead and enlarge on our end, Chris.
I don't know
Is she
about
a
that.
P-star?
I don't know. What
My boyfriend to at least entertain the idea of being with other women or be with them. I think it's about like I want to be on HBO Max because people watch HBO Max. It's a cool network. I want my show on a place that is a cool, shiny, like I want things that other people want.
Would you be cool with him sleeping with somebody else
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to be with her, no. then go be with her. Like, don't be with me. It'd be like if I was like cooked him a meal every night and someone else made him a meal. I wouldn't be like, another person cooked you. Like, that's how I look at sex. Whereas like he likes my cooking the best, and part of my cooking is dependent on him trying other things so that I can try them for him.
You don't think it would hurt you?
No, I know it wouldn't. If you want to be honest. Well, I'm a
Okay.
Damn.
What are your guys' thoughts on that? We'll start this way and work our way back. Sum it up. Basically, she said she doesn't really care too much if her boyfriend. She wants a guy that's desired by other women, and she wouldn't care if he actually enacted on those options and had sex with other girls, because she looks at it like, hey, listen, as long as, like, she used a chef analogy. If I make the food and I'm your favorite chef, why do I give a fuck if you like other people's dishes? What are your thoughts on that?
Personally,
disagree?
I have dealt with a situation where I have been cheated on before.
Uh huh.
I don't think you can compare a relationship to fucking cooking now, my nigga. Like,
But
okay.
it got to the point
Let's
where
just
it was
wait.
like we had like understanding about certain shit
Okay.
that happened in the relationship. But
What was that understanding?
because I do porn.
Okay.
And when we got together, I actually
Oh,
stopped
God.
doing porn. Not because he asked me to, because I wanted.
You wanted to.
I wanted to because I cared about him. Him and I were best friends since the 3rd grade, and he, when we did date, he did know what he was getting into. But
Translation: you friend zone him for a large part of your guys' friendship.
yeah, but it wasn't like a friend zone type of thing. We actually did care about each other.
Okay.
But when it comes back to the question, I did care about who he was with because I'm a very intimate person, and like I did stop doing a lot of stuff because I'm an intimate person, and I
Yep.
wanted to be with him and just him
Okay.
because I care about him,
Okay.
and that's how it was for me. Like when I'm with someone, I just want to be with them.
So would it be fair? So what I'm trying to, because you weren't really direct about it. So let
Yeah.
me see if I'm deciphering the womanese. Since you had a career as an adult actress, you essentially were open to him having sex with other women because of your career.
Wait, can you repeat that? I'm sorry, I didn't
Okay.
hear you good.
Since you had a career in porn, right? Most guys would not like that. So to compensate, you're like, listen, I don't mind if you go out there and have sex with other girls. It's not that big a deal. Was that what the agreement was essentially?
No, I actually stopped doing porn before he even had the choice.
Okay. Was a big
So-
part of you stopping porn was so that he would not try to exercise that ability?
No, because I cared about him, and like I don't know what he was thinking in his head when it came down to it. So I wanted to stop it because I cared about him, not because he asked me to or because I thought he would think about it. The minute I got into a relationship with him, I cut it off, not because he asked me.
So
to.
you did it beforehand, so he can even ask a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She preemptively did it.
This is so bad. This is so bad. Like this is the worst. This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. One, I think a guy that's dating a porn star would be exercising his right to sleep with other women, because if you're getting plowed on video by somebody else, then I'm definitely sleeping with another person while that's going on. Like,
Okay.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
interesting. So, but do you agree
Oh
with
my
the girl here on the,
God.
panel, on the thing that
I don't. I'm an intimate person. Like, but at the same time, there's a lot of things I could talk about, like where I could like agree to disagree, but I don't want my man having sex with nobody else while we're together.
if
I'm
you're,
sorry.
but let's be honest here, isn't pornography quite literally the opposite of being intimate?
Yeah, but if you're listening,
I'm listening very closely, which is
know,
why I asked that question.
I stopped all of that when we did get into a relationship. He had no, oh, you're doing this, so I'm gonna do that, or like I could do that because you're doing this.
But to be fair, those videos last forever, though.
They do, and he was very aware of that.
I'm sure he was.
Wait, hold on. Not for me, but the chat probably wants to know. What's your P-star name?
Jules Gotti.
Jesus
I
Christ.
heard about you.
Is it the guy that you're currently with right
Okay.
now?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, did he end up? Who broke it off? You or him?
it's complicated.
Okay, he broke it off.
No,
All right,
he
cool.
Right.
didn't.
You broke it off?
Yeah,
He cheated?
he cheated.
How dare you?
Why? I wonder why.
Yeah,
God damn.
wonder why.
Complicated.
What?
What, Chris? Oh my
Is
god.
complicated? No. Okay.
All right.
Terrible jokes, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get that hook when you yank the comedian off the fucking stage. The fucking old Looney Tunes shit. All right. What about you? What are your thoughts on that as far as her being okay with her boyfriend, maybe even dealing with other women.
She's right. She's wrong.
Absolutely not.
No, okay.
I'm very possessive when I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
I don't really play that, and I feel like guys like a challenge. So
So you don't want a guy that's desired by other women?
I didn't say that. I mean, I really don't care.
I mean, I'd necessarily say, yeah, you want a guy that sleeps around because all you said that you want, if your ideal man has a sufficient amount of bodies, or he needs a sufficient amount of experience, so technically you do want a promiscuous man. You want a man that's been sleeping around.
But I
Because if you're being possessive, then you don't want other women to. You would be extremely.
No, I'm just very like, this is my man. But you know better. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna bite him? You gonna bite him?
I'm not with the lenientness. If you don't feel happy, let me know. We can try to do something to spice it up.
Don't lie to this nigga. Don't give him W, Chris. Nigga, the fuck?
He's not gonna want me pussy with me.
Really?
Hold on.
I really believe that.
What if you can't handle him?
Then I'll just leave.
Wait, what?
If I can't handle him, what do
Yeah.
you mean, like sexually or just
Sexually.
in a? I mean, I think I can handle that.
You can't. You can't.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, just out of curiosity, do you think that you can sexually satisfy a guy by yourself?
I do. I like to have a lot of fun. I like to switch it up. I like to do different things, and I like bondage. I like all of that. I don't like to be boring. I like to do different characters. I like to role play. So that's
Do you know what the best pussy is to a man?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
You said it. There you go. So yes, you might have all these techniques and these tricks, but like, and if
But if you want that, then just let me know. We can talk about it. Don't just go out and just find it. Don't like, consult.
so you want to know.
Yeah.
But okay, what if I tell you? Are you gonna allow it?
I might. If you come to me first about it and just don't go, and just
What?
cheat on me.
That doesn't make
So you
any
wanna-
sense.
You want him to ask you permission.
Basically, like if we've been together for a certain amount of years and you want to spice it up, then just let me know. I don't want you just to go cheat on me and I find out about it. Just let me know. Communicate with me, because
So you'd be okay. Wait. You'd be okay with him cheating if he tells you about it, but you wouldn't be okay with it if you didn't know what was going on. What the fuck?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What do you gotta do?
Well, hey, if you want to step out, I'm gonna step out too.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, really? Big step.
Well, I'll step all the way out and leave that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
So
my
you
God,
will
I'm
go
so
ahead and
confused.
you'll take a page out of her book and you'll just play even, huh?
I wouldn't say that. No. But if we're on a break and you want to go explore, then I'm gonna explore too. I'm not just gonna sit here dwindling my.
No
Translation: You're gonna go have sex
No
with another
breaks
dude.
here, baby.
So
I mean, at this point, yeah.
yeah.
At this point in my life, yeah, because I played the nice girl too much. So yeah, I'll probably do that.
Damn,
Very
she's scarred.
interesting. Okay.
She's scarred, bro.
Okay. What about you? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with that girl as far as her wanting her boyfriend to be desired and maybe enacting on it?
I mean, I feel like I'm in the same boat as her. So like, personally,
We're cheaters.
cheaters.
Oh, you cheat on your guy too?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's
How can
complicated.
you-
You fucked another guy or kissed another guy? What'd you do?
Ooh, that's deep.
You fucked another guy. Okay.
How can you
She-
just
she
get
don't
on a
answer the question.
podcast and say this shit?
Yeah. I mean,
With no
I feel
thought
like,
of
I
rem-
mean, I'm meant
Bro.
to explore right now. He's meant to explore right now. I don't want to be tied down to nothing.
Do you think it's the same when a woman explores versus when a man explores?
I mean, probably in y'all's mind, no. I guess not. No.
Why is it not the same?
Because I know the standards. I know
What are the
women's sleep.
standards?
I know women's cheating looks different than a man cheating.
Why so?
Because it's today's world. It's today's society. It's what everyone.
You think that's today or it's something that's been standing since the beginning of
Right.
I
time?
mean, yeah, I guess it's been standing from the jump
Why do you think it's that way?
because I guess it's the world we live in. It's girls versus guys. Girls' body counts different
wouldn't
than
even
guys'
say
body
that.
counts.
Or
Girls
girls versus
cheating different than
guys.
guys cheating.
Do you think that's? I mean, does it make sense to you why or?
I mean, I guess I don't really care to know why.
Okay.
I'm just living my life.
just living
You
your
live
life.
your life. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay with the consequences of living your life?
I mean, I've had to deal with it.
Okay. So
Am
you're-
I okay with it? No.
okay. So you don't like the consequences of living
Who
your life.
does?
I guess.
You're taking the action.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so. All right. So you do it, but you don't like the consequences of it.
No. I mean, no one does.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm honest.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, men are gonna. Yeah, if you do certain things, guys are gonna lose respect for you. That's just the
For
way
sure.
it is. So, all right. But if you're, well, you don't accept.
I wouldn't necessarily say nobody likes the consequences, because like it's not that they don't like their consequences, it's that they know what their consequences are. they're not gonna do something, and if the long run it's going to fuck them over. Like it's just common sense.
You want kids?
One day, but right now, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
And you're
25.
25 now?
Yep.
When do you want to have kids?
I don't really put it on a timeline. I guess when I get my stage out, I just moved down to a big city, so I want to enjoy myself. Why are you looking at me like that?
And he wants the hell out.
No, I mean, no, I'm just paying very close
No, I
attention.
mean,
fuck?
not anytime soon. I believe in like whatever is meant to be will happen.
So, do you think you'll be able to land a higher status or more attractive man now or later on in life?
I mean, I'm always looking forward. I'm not expecting to go downgrade in the future.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that you're going to be able to get that guy now at 25 or a couple years down the line, let's say 30?
For sure.
At 30? At 30?
I mean, I hope to find a man before 30. Someone I want to settle down with before 30.
But when it take like, so you want to find that guy?
I think people look too deeply on timelines. When I'm just like, right now, I want to live my life. I was just in a 4-year relationship, and I want to live my life and enjoy myself, and so that's what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if a year from now,
I don't understand how sleeping with other people constitutes as living your life.
I'm ready to settle down and stick to one person, then I'm going to do that. If I'm not, then I'm going to just live till 27.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that a timeline is important for you as a woman because your birthing years and your prime years are now versus later on?
No,
No?
because I'm 25 and I have at least another 10 years.
You're getting grilled.
Well, you know, a high-risk pregnancy is at 35, and then by the time you're 30, most of your eggs are gone.
Yeah, but
Medically
I'm also big on whatever has happened meant to happen. So if I turn 35 and I'm still not with a man, I still don't have kids, and that's the way my life was meant to be.
Okay.
So you know,
you just go with the flow, bitch.
Go with the flow, absolutely.
Girl, listen,
I
man,
take it
the
each
wind
day.
blows that way.
Yeah,
I'm going that way.
so I'm sure
you check it each
no,
day.
then let's not take initiative. Let's like, hey, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Free spirit.
I mean,
Bro, could you imagine that? Yo, you know what, bro? Let's just like, it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Let's just like kind of figure out this podcast. Hey, man.
Hey, Dubai tomorrow.
Yeah.
Spain on Wednesday. Let's go. It'll just happen.
I think podcasts is a little different than your business, than your personal business. I think your love life is a little different than like where you're making money.
That's true. You got to put some initiative, but we know that a big predicator on female happiness is a family and children. So that is pretty serious.
Oh, for maybe most women.
Yeah. You don't think it would
I think what makes me happy is
It's proven by
living in the
studies.
moment and whatever happens, happens, and not stressing over, oh, I'm going to have a man in 2 years. Oh, I got to have a baby in 3 years. Oh, I got to be married and, you know, like.
I mean, that's a lifestyle.
I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, right, you want to go to Club Live tonight,
Okay.
right? But you don't know how to get there. What do you need?
I know how to get there.
Let's say you don't know how to get there.
He's saying
What do you
hypothetically.
need?
A GPS.
Bingo. So GPS tells you where to go.
But again, I feel
If
like.
you want to have kids or a family, well, you should find out what to do to get that. No?
Yeah, but again, I feel like your love
Merch.
life is a little different than like
How?
driving a car
You
to
gotta
get
make
to
plans.
a destination.
You gotta know what you want.
Well, if you want me to be honest, I believe in God's plan. God has a plan for me, so God's gonna drop someone in my life when I want.
Shout out Drake. Shout out Drake.
You listen to too much Drake.
I mean, I just, my thing is, you're saying, hey, it's very important for business, etc. You got to have a plan. And I agree with that. Of course, for a man, right, your ability to create wealth and status, etc., is very important to your overall happiness as a man, because as men make more money, doors open in life. For women, however, I would argue a family and children typically is what is a big predicator on female happiness. And we've seen, you know, since women have become more and more feminized, right, with feminism, etc., since the 70s, sadness has gone up.
Oh my fucking God, these super chats.
Women in general have reported lower levels of overall happiness.
Same with men, though.
That is true.
That's true.
That is true. But the difference is that women derive a big part of their pleasure from people. Women are more interested in people. Men are more interested in things. So a family and children is very important to women. And the difference between men and women is you only have a finite amount of time to find that guy. We don't.
It's true.
So
but
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
you could freeze eggs. There's options.
That's
you could get a
expensive.
surrogate. You could, yeah, but
That's
it's
expensive,
not like
and not all the
it's
time
like,
that
oh,
works.
In 10 years, I'm like cut cold.
Are you familiar with the show Friends?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I know it. But
Oh, he
I
about to
don't
bring it
know.
up, ain't he?
Who used to be on that show? She's like talking about this right now. She froze her eggs, did all this stuff, spent tens of thousands of dollars. Can't have kids.
Yeah.
Freezing your eggs is I mean, people try it, but it typically
It
doesn't
might
work.
not work.
But then we could talk about, like, I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Candy Burris froze her eggs,
It's
and
an
she
exception
has
to the rule.
beautiful kids. Like, she's old. Kenya Moore,
Bruh.
they're like,
Yeah, But I mean, there's always going to
It's
be
a chance.
exceptions, but in general, like having a high-risk pregnancy can cause a lot of problems, not just for you, but for the child too.
True, but I
Yeah,
mean, my
that's fair
plan
too.
isn't to wait 10 years. I'm just saying if it happens, and that's what it is.
Hey man, don't
Okay, if
don't,
it happens.
don't be like me, bro.
Yeah,
My mom had me late.
if it happens. Okay, so going back to the video, you don't agree with her with you wanting a man that's desired.
No, I think be single.
Just be. Oh, the guy be single.
Yeah, or yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Question for you: the guy that you had, was he desirable? That you cheated on.
We're still figuring it out. Not left.
Okay, the guy that you're
Okay.
complicated with.
What did you? Is he desirable?
Yeah.
In
Okay.
ways.
The guy that you cheated on him with, was he more desirable?
In ways. It's
Okay.
different journeys, different things.
Would it be fair to
If you cheat on somebody, how the fuck do these niggas be working it out and then still talking to them afterwards? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not trying to be friends with somebody that just hurt me emotionally. But you know, that could just be me. And I don't care if it's like, oh, yeah, I had great times with them, or this, and that, or they've changed to become a new person. What's stopping them from repeating the same action that hurt you? Like, that makes if anything, I just think they're more likely to do it again.
say that you like that guy that you cheated on your boyfriend with because he was desirable? for
In
other
different
women?
ways, yes.
Okay. Did he had something that your guy that you're with right now was deficient in?
In different ways, yeah.
Money?
No.
Did he have more status?
No.
What did he have that your ex didn't?
Look,
Or your guy had? What did he have? Women
I would-
typically cheat to replace something their man is deficient in.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you. Honestly, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could figure out the answer for myself. I don't know.
You have
what
a
it
bigger
was.
dick? What?
I think, to be honest with you,
Oh,
no,
God.
I think it was me. I think it was I wasn't willing to commit to one person. I think it was the attention. I like the intention, if I'm being honest. I don't think it was about the man. I think it was about me.
You smell that?
Yeah.
It's accountability.
Yeah.
It smells
Thank
good.
you.
It smells good in here.
Yeah.
I think also, typically when a girl cheats on her man, well, not
Thank
typically,
you for
if a girl
that.
cheats on her guy, she doesn't respect him.
Yeah.
That's what. So,
No.
so what I think your guy that you're with right now probably is deficient in something that you didn't like unacceptable, and you're just kind of tolerating him, and that's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
So, all right,
We're
interesting.
agreeing.
Very interesting.
Does he pay the bills?
We both do.
There you go.
Okay.
That's one component.
Miss Scrapper.
So you ask more questions, you get more information.
Yeah.
And ladies, don't feel bad. We've interviewed 1,700 women, so we already know what y'all are
Yeah.
going to say a lot of times before you say it.
Roughly.
So what about you? Do you agree with her as far as having a boyfriend that's desirable?
Well, the man that I speak to, he is a desirable man, and I feel like that was
The one that you cheated on or the one that you
Yes.
cheated with?
the one I cheated on is a desirable man,
And why'd you do that?
and because he was so desired
Uh-huh.
that women kept throwing themselves at him,
Made you
and
insecure.
it made me.
How the fuck does that make sense?
My security was gone because he would give them the time of day, and that played a part on me because for him, like during our relationship as a man, he says, I'm just doing it to make sure I still got it. Like it's like an ego thing, and I couldn't accept the fact that you needed these women to boost up your ego, whether it's a hey, you're cute, where you from, like.
It's because at the end of the day, it's not the same thing. It's that you guys get you got tons of guys commenting on your posts, calling you pretty in real life, everything. Like, we don't even get so much as a compliment, like, or if we do, it's rare. So, like, having reassurance constantly that, oh, I am desirable, or oh, I'm hot, or oh, I'm looking nice is nice. It's the same thing y'all be craving on your fucking posts and shit when y'all posting bikini pics and whatnot.
Wasn't with that. It made me insecure, and I felt like at that point I wanted to be desired too, and that's why I cheated.
So if he extra assured you, say, you know what, babe, I know you're seeing these things, but like, I only want you, would that help or no?
Well, like, honestly, our relationship was always like I like to invite other women into the bedroom. I would let him invite other women to the bedroom as well.
Oh shit.
So for him to
Bro!
Do
If you're inviting another woman in the bedroom, then you're basically telling that nigga, hey, okay, here's a golden pass to cheat.
things behind my back just because of like an ego boost did not make sense to
So
me.
it wasn't the act per se, it was the betrayal of him doing it behind your back.
Yes.
Okay.
So question, because
He can't be doing it behind her back if she's inviting another woman to bed.
that you cheated because you wanted to feel desired. Realistically speaking, women are always desired. You know, you can go on Instagram right now and there's probably a bunch of simps in there saying, "Oh, you're beautiful." Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
So-
but also for him as well, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, you're beautiful," and da 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 da, because he is a desirable
Well,
man.
let's keep it all the way 1,000.
Yeah, but that's rare. You
An
gotta be the
average
1% to
he
be
has
that
an
man.
ego boost. I
No,
can't
well,
have an ego boost.
But the reality is, even the most attractive of men don't get a fraction of what women get. And there's a bunch of studies that show this.
I would
If you're comparing your inbox to his, you're smoking him, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that's no,
Okay,
no,
so-
it's backwards.
okay.
It's the other way.
So realistically speaking, you get way more desire.
No,
so
no, it's the other way around.
who's
He
this
has
guy?
he has more people in his inbox than I do.
No, who is this guy?
His name is his name is Micah. He's a model for like Nike, Adidas, Fubu.
So you're saying his inbox is way more than your inbox?
Yeah, because he got OnlyFans models, he got porn stars, he got all these other models. Like, there's women constantly like, I had to step away from following him on social media because of the fact that there just kept being like 100 new bitches every day that he's following, unfollowing, and I just rather not see it.
yeah, but
you know?
following and unfollowing is not the same as them
Yeah,
sending
that's
you direct
right.
messages.
Yeah,
like
but
wanting to.
that's what was going on.
Yeah, but like it's again, like I said, like as a girl, you're gonna get way more attention than a dude, even the most attractive of men.
I feel like you
Like
would
him
think,
following and unfollowing girls is like that's
no,
whatever.
I would feel you would think that I would get more DMs, but he does.
Damn. If he's a model and he's well known and he has like the look for it, he might get a lot more DMs than her. 'Cause if you're like chill,
Yeah,
low
he's
key,
he's
she would-
trending. He's going viral all the time. I'm just
I can see that happen on Instagram at least.
She be at the club, she be dancing. Come on, man.
No, but
She got
hers is-
Sims throwing
just
money
because
on her.
I hold on,
No,
just because
no,
I'm a dancer
but
doesn't
thing
make
is-
me desirable. Like
no,
just because I go to the strip club
your
and I
club-
dance, not everybody wants to
No,
dance
but,
with me.
but your thing is local. His thing is global because he's a model.
Exactly.
So that's why he might get more reach. So I can see that. But is it true? I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah, so I mean, like I don't know about the desirableness or not, because now like our situation is different, and we are in an open relationship, and when we're together. It's our business, and when he's doing his
You're
own
open
thing,
on both?
yeah, when he's doing his own
So
thing,
you're open and he's open.
Whenever he's doing his thing, that's with him. If I'm doing my thing, I'm me.
Wait,
Because
wait.
he doesn't want to have a girlfriend right now. He told me straight up, I
So
don't want.
you're both single.
I
Yeah,
don't
y'all are
want
both-
a girlfriend.
Bro,
so
you want me to?
so you're
you know what, man? I'm
So
just
that's
gonna-
not-
I'm just
that's
gonna
not
say,
cheating,
bro,
then.
He don't care about her, bro.
Yeah,
He
you
don't
like
care about
her.
her. I'll keep it 1,000.
Yeah, he don't care.
He don't care, bro.
You gotta be a side piece at that
Yeah, you
point.
gotta be. Yeah,
gotta be.
No dude in their right mind is gonna be open with their girl and allow that shit.
And
If they care about
Yeah.
her.
And
If they care.
it's crazy because like we talked.
You claim
before-
him, he don't claim you.
Exactly. Hold on. We talked before I even came on the show when I was like, "What do I say about my relationship status?" He was like, "Just say it's complicated," and I was like, but to me, like right now we're friends that fuck. So like I told him straight up.
Bro, y'all ain't in a relationship, bro.
Listen, you want
Yeah,
him?
you single, he's
He's
single too,
tolerating
bro.
you right
Come
now,
on,
bro.
man. Yo,
Listen.
see, it always comes out, man.
Yeah.
This is what happened. They were exclusive or something like that.
Mhm.
She fucked around. She cheated on him. He was like, yo, demoted to sex only now. And then now he's doing his thing with girls, and he keeps her in the sex zone.
Sell her a dream, man.
That's what's happening, bro.
Sell her a dream.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. That he's selling me a dream.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
You
You're
don't want
gonna
the
send
truth,
around
bro.
for
I
it.
don't.
Okay.
Don't tell them truth. Yo, chat.
The fuck?
Can't make this
Tell
up.
them
lies, bro.
Yeah, yo,
Tell them all
yeah.
lies.
City boys, we up. All right.
City boys.
What about you? Do you agree with her as far as having a desirable boyfriend
Would you share your man actually?
and sharing your guy?
Like now?
Would
would
I
you-
share my man?
Yeah.
I think that we have the honesty in our relationship that if you have an interest in somebody, then you'll be honest about it, and I would prefer that we do it together. Like, as a team.
Hey, I want to fuck this black girl, but I don't want you there. What's your response to that?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No,
how I was
that's a
about
no.
Interesting. See,
I
if
can't
girls say
see
this
that
shit and then you actually
happening.
throw it on them, okay, this is what I want. Oh shit.
That would be a
Then I feel
W
like
stuff.
I don't really know him, because if we've been together for as long as we
Maybe he
have,
wants some strange.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants some strange. He wants something different.
See that response? He probably won't tell you then.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
as long as there's honesty, then you move forward and
All right, I want
with-
to fuck a black girl. I'm tired of you. Give me one
okay,
day.
then
Dab
One
on
day.
I want to dab on the dark for a night.
One day.
David
I don't
Hasselhoff.
have one day to give, so then
Right.
there's just a split in the path. Then you go your way and I go my way.
5 years of just to split one day because of that?
People change every day. People
Yo.
change their opinions, their perspectives
See,
every
one
day.
from teamwork to now we solo now.
Guys,
Oh.
That's just my preference. I would prefer you to come to me with honesty so that we can approach a situation with honesty. And if you're honest and you say that you want
Yeah,
to
like,
go
it's
in this direction, then I am free to stand by what I want. If I want to go in the opposite direction, or if I want to let you do what you want to do, then that happens in that moment.
Okay, this opposite direction that you speak of, do you actually want to do it though?
Do I want to do what?
Okay, so he clearly wants to get some strange and get another girl. You, however, want to stay in a committed relationship, hence why you're in one in the first place. So, do you actually really want to go your own way, or are you doing this to object to what he wants? Ask yourself, and then think about this for a second. Because you're saying, I'm just going to respond this way, but do you really want that?
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't.
So
I
you're
mean,
doing
I
it as
think
a
it
response to
depends
get
on the
back at him.
third party. It depends on the third party. I think that we know each other and we can come to an agreement that he knows my type and I know his type. And if he brings somebody into the conversation like, hey, I found this girl and I think like.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to have sex with her in front of you because he cares about you and he knows that you might feel a certain way, and he says, yo, I want to try something different.
Yeah.
I want to give me a night, blah, blah, blah. Now you're saying you're going to split off, when in just a second ago you said be honest, and he just was honest with you.
Okay, well, if you're honest with me about what you want, I don't have to agree with what you want.
Okay. So, why should be honest with you if he can't do it without you
I'm
agreeing?
not keeping you from doing what you want. You're your own person. You are free to do whatever you want. You're not.
But what he's saying is why is he going to be honest with you when he knows what the outcome is going to be if he's honest with you? When he could just lie to you and tell you what's not happening and still be in the supposed relationship with you.
So you want the honesty so you can walk away?
I want the honesty so I can make my own
Y'all reacting to this like it's fucking rocket science.
decisions.
Okay. And in this case, would you walk away from a relationship for that?
If he wanted to do something without me, then yeah.
Who's paying rent?
Interesting.
It's gonna say who's paying rent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he paying it or you?
We share.
You share it?
Half and half?
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay.
All right.
All right. What about you? Do you agree with that girl as far as wanting a boyfriend that's desired and him enacting on other women desiring him?
Well, I'm a threesome girl, so that wouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I'm not Cap, but
Well, she's also a threesome girl.
no, I'm a threesome girl.
Okay. But what if he doesn't want to do the threesome and he just
He
wants
will.
Damn, he will.
What if one night you say, you know what, babe? I want to do this one solo.
Yeah.
I'll come out to you in the morning.
Yep.
I mean, I would like to watch if he doesn't want me.
He doesn't want you in the room,
He doesn't want me to watch?
No.
No.
Whew, I must be getting something paid.
Okay, wait, hold on. So, let's say like he buys you a bag. Would you give him a pass?
If he brings me a
He
bag,
bought you a bag.
I mean, I'm not really materialistic, but I've never had that problem. So I guess if we're talking like,
You
if
just said he better be paying for something.
Yeah, you just said that.
no, no, but
Welcome to the Contradiction Podcast.
no.
Okay.
But
Let it
I've
out.
never had that happen. I love a good threesome. I love bitches. So it's like, if he wants to fuck around with another girl, 9 times out of 10, if he knows I'm down for it, he's not going to tell me he don't want me to
You're
be there.
bisexual?
I mean, I guess if you could say that, but I like to mess around with a girl with a guy. I don't think I could just do me and another,
So
me and
you're
another girl.
not bisexual.
So you're not bisexual.
I mean, I am if I'm eating pussy.
You're one of those.
Are you bi-curious? Are you
No,
are you
I'm
gay
definitely
for
not
real?
I eat pussy.
All right.
She doesn't really like girls. She does it to appease the guy that she's with.
So
It
if I
turns
told
me
you,
on, though. It's
if
not
I
for
told you
necessarily for the guy, though.
I want to eat your pussy after this, would you let me?
9 times out of 10, I'm asking the guy if you want to do a threesome.
Well, no, she has a question.
If I told you I want to eat your pussy after this, would you let me?
Whew, I
Nope.
would.
All right, then you're gay.
Her answer. Is,
She's
Wait,
definitely.
wait.
she's capping.
Hold on. So that
She's one of those girls that only fucks with girls because of her man. She don't really
Wow.
like girls like that. I can tell from your responses.
No, that's false. Because
Really?
I've had my best friend eat my pussy when it was just me and her. A couple times.
What about 2 y'all?
No.
No,
No?
we're like sisters. She's definitely bisexual though.
Thank you.
She be wanting the threesomes more than the guys.
What?
Like you're just sick. I love it.
He thinks I'm cat.
I like that too, though.
Yeah,
That's just like.
We talked about this with Destiny.
Yeah.
Like the fake lesbians
See, it's hard because they're on camera. They make
They
sense.
really think
Yeah,
I'm a fake lesbian. That's crazy.
or fake bisexuals. No, I mean it's a lot of girls do it. Like I'm not even doing it to like knock you, but like a lot of girls will say, "Oh yeah, I love girls," but then like as soon as they're away, I hate bitches, man. Fuck
Yeah.
this."
No.
Like, okay,
Okay.
all right.
So you might be different.
All right, so you'd be okay. So do you agree with her or disagree?
I agree with her. If I was to be on that vibe, I know I'm not gonna marry him, and I'm just having fun.
Okay, so you wouldn't want to share your like marriage potential guy.
Yes. Right.
But you'll share the bad boy, but not the nice guy.
Yes.
Wait. You won't. Oh, I'm so fucking confused, bro. You won't share the marriage potential guy, but you'll share the guy that's just fucking you. What?
Damn.
All right.
All right.
Ass
What about
backwards,
you?
Okay, so I don't know if people are like aware of like the spiritual aspects of
Here
sex.
we go.
Shut up.
But
Please shut up.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like as long as the kingdom is like established and we're focusing on like priorities and like our generation and like the main like bigger picture and the focus is, I'm not really worried about everything else.
What?
Just kind of.
What
I
are
don't
you
know.
talking
Maybe
about?
I can relate it to Coming to America. Like, there's a scene where he's like
Hey,
getting out of. Yeah, there's a scene where he's getting out of the tub with a whole bunch of ladies, but at the same time, it's like he has this one woman. So it's just kind of. I don't think that one woman and the ladies he's getting out of the tub with, I don't think it's the same category. So.
I
think what she's trying to say is as long as you're the main girl. Is that what you're trying to say?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess as long as I'm the main girl and we're fulfilling our purposes and like giving more value to society, then it's like above us.
What are you saying?
Bro, what the hell?
Yo, Chris, sound effects.
Yo, man.
Sound effects.
That you had you can do so you
right now. You're an author? To read that book. Run sentences and shit. Long as hell. I thought you were simple. What the hell? Like, bro. Okay. What about you, Miss Colorado? You've had quite a few women in front of you. Please come with a concise answer. What are your thoughts on that as far as having a boyfriend that's desired and or him exercising options? Agree, disagree?
Have you ever had a dream?
Okay, so
Chris.
I do have boyfriends, plural, that are desirable. I am bisexual. I'm kind of all of the above.
You have a rotation of guys?
I do.
Okay.
I'm an Aquarius. I'm a hoe or whatever. I just like to.
You can't use that bullshit.
My worth. I know my boundaries. I'm a very cool person. So whenever a guy is like, oh, I've never had a threesome, I've never done this, I'm gonna test him. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Not just test him, but I'm gonna be like, all right, well, let's do this. I'm gonna bring 3 bad bitches over. We gonna fuck them. You can fuck them by themselves. You can just. I'm gonna bring 3 bitches for you. Just for you.
Wow.
And giving a men, like men are simple. They either fuck with you or they don't. So if you give a man that fucks with you this freedom because he hasn't had this freedom before, but he is a man and he really does fuck with you, you give him that freedom, he's gonna 10 out of 10 fuck with you even more because he's like, all right, I already fuck with this bitch so much. She's bad, she's smart, she brings so many things other to the table. She brings so much other to the table besides sex that she's allowing this freedom.
This bitch thinks she's spitting, I swear. It's fake Wilkins fun.
And she's not judging me, and she's like vouching for me. She's like my little cheerleader.
How many guys are in your rotation?
Cheerleader. It's getting cold.
Tough question.
Is it
It's
like
cuddle season, so it's getting cold. 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do they know Do they know this?
Hell no.
They do now. They do now.
Okay.
Well, you're not in a relationship with any of them, right? You're single.
I'm single.
Yeah. So.
Okay. But so you're telling me a guy that never had a threesome, you bring him girls for it?
Yeah, because I don't want you to sneak around me. If you tell, I'm open. Like, tell me what you want to do. Tell me what you don't want to do, and I'm gonna help you get there.
Well, today I never had a threesome.
Well, then let's go.
Let's do it.
It's not cap. It's more just me being the confident.
No, I said he was cap.
Oh yeah.
I'm a man of God. I'm definitely gonna be a virgin.
That's a man of God, bro.
You're on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
I'm gonna put on
you never
locals.
had a threesome.
I'm gonna put on locals.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna ask this question to the girls because she said something that's very honest, and I respect that because a lot of girls sit here and lie about how many guys they're dealing with at the same time. I would argue that most girls, right, that are single to some degree, are dealing with at least between two
to 5,
2 to 7 dudes at a time. So, what would you say the average roster is for women? We'll start here and then work our way back this way, and then I'll ask, and then I'll come back with you with the rest. What would you say is the average?
Yeah, I could see that. Women entertaining more than one guy. 4?
Okay, so you are the average. Cool. What about you?
3.
3?
2.
2? Okay.
2.
Okay.
I would say 3.
3?
I don't 4, 5.
Okay.
2 to 3.
2 to 3?
I said, oh, okay. This girl is the one that's what we're talking about. 4? Okay.
I want to say the average girl, not necessarily yourself, but
Okay.
the average girl.
Okay, I guess the average girl maybe like 4.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that's for all you guys out there. When a girl says I'm only talking to you, it's 1,000% 9 out of 10 cap.
And also, she's never
Times.
truly single.
Yeah.
Because someone's there waiting. Actually, 2 to 4 to 5 to 7.
Yeah.
You never know.
50% of married women have a backup option, guys.
Yeah.
Facts.
There's a level to it though. There's like the main guy, and then there's like the second level, and then like you get a little bit of attention for each one.
It's categories. Food,
It's categories.
sex,
Bro, what
else?
the fuck?
Exactly.
Shopping, rent,
Don't guys have backup
weed,
women?
drugs.
No, it's not the
What's that
same.
you said?
What's y'all's roster?
Yeah.
Well,
What's the
You
team?
guys
What
got
is your
backup?
body count,
to
sir?
be real with you guys, you want honest truth?
Yes. Nothing but the truth.
As a man of God, I found God in my life.
Oh my god.
If I could entertain multiple women and put them in a bracket like y'all are saying, bro, I'd feel like I was on Punked or in a simulation. What the fuck?
There's so many things about life. I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the right one one day. That's it. Allahu Akbar!
Yeah, no.
This is wild.
But you still fucking.
No.
That's
I'm
a man of God.
literally
You're
giving her
celibate.
a blessing each day.
So what does that mean?
So you're in a relationship?
Define a blessing.
It comes with a lot, if you know what I mean.
No.
No, we don't.
We don't.
That's what we're
It
asking.
comes with a lot, if you know what I mean.
You
you're
bless
talking
her with
about
your
sex.
nuts. I get it.
You got a happy nut load. That's
Myron, what do you got on
with
your
a
roster,
lot.
Myron?
We got to finish the questionnaire.
No,
So you said,
He likes has like 10.
allegedly.
10. All right, I will answer that. Let me just get through this real quick. I promise I'll answer that. Okay, so do you agree with that girl on the panel or no?
No.
Why not?
If I'm in a relationship, well, you know what? It
Wanting a
depends.
desired man and him exercising options.
It all depends. It depends. It's a yes
Depends
or
on
no.
what?
I guess. Communication.
I don't understand how y'all can say that though, cause y'all were asking that you want a man. Y'all all said that you want a man with sexual experience. So that would mean you'd want him to entertain other women.
Have sex with a bunch of other girls while you stay faithful to only me.
No. No.
So
Listen,
that's why
because
you
if you
can't
could do
communicate.
something, then I mean, it depends. I mean, if you wanna like the whole threesome thing, if you wanna have a threesome, talk with me. If you're doing something
So you
behind
gotta
my
get a
back,
permission
it's
slip
a no.
from you?
Yes.
Okay. So, question for you: do you want a guy that's taller than you?
Yeah.
You want a guy that's stronger than you?
Well, yeah.
Physically stronger than you?
Mhm.
To be able to protect you? You want a guy that makes more money than you?
The money's
Yeah.
not even the problem, but I
Being
guess.
honest, do you want a guy preferably? Would you want a guy that makes more money than you?
Sure.
Okay. Would you want a guy that is more confident and ambitious than yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More capable than you?
Okay.
And you expect him to ask you for permission?
Yeah.
Yo, fresh is good.
Makes sense. Perfect sense.
Thank you.
Yo, fresh.
What?
Someone said in the chat, you know, I'm the power hoe. Stop it, bro.
Okay, so real quick, since you guys want to talk about women maintaining rosters, let me ask you this. Is it more detrimental to a relationship for a woman to have a roster or for a man to have a roster? All right? We'll start here, and we'll start here and work our way this way. So the question is, it's okay, I got y'all. Is it more detrimental, which means bad, let me just say bad. Is it more bad for a woman to have a roster or for a guy to have a roster? What hurts the
Say
relationship
the
more?
woman.
I don't think it really matters.
You don't think it matters?
No, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
That's none of my business.
I say women just for the main fact that you don't want a girl that everybody's that has easy access to, or she's been with everybody you know. Like you just don't want that.
So okay, let's say
But for guys, we fundamentally we love it or like we kind of idolize it if a guy gets many girls because it's literally harder to attract women.
With a guy, what would hurt more? You having a roster of dudes or him having a roster of women?
I mean, honestly, it always hurts the guy more when they find out your body count. But to me, I don't really care. I mean, what happened before me, that's not my problem.
So it sounds like to me that it's worse if you have the roster.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's what I can extrapolate from your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What about you?
I think 100% it's more detrimental when women have a roster because men, they're born into this like system that you're a man, you have an ego. If you are a man and you can provide and protect whatever, you're gonna have bitches, you're gonna get pussy, period. And girls, we don't necessarily get fed into that. We're taught otherwise, like, you know, protect your energy, you're not supposed to be out here fucking everyone, it looks bad. If you want a good man, you are very submissive, you're very just,
I hate fake
you're
people.
not a hoe.
Okay.
So when a girl or female,
How can you say this and you're entertaining 6 niggas, bro?
she has maybe other alternatives, she has an alternative motive, she has other things, another agenda, and it's gonna be more hurtful for the man.
So it'll hurt the relationship more if she has the roster or him?
For the female, I mean, yeah, it hurts the relationship more when the female, I think, has a roster.
Okay, you mentioned something about ego earlier, men having egos. Do you think women have egos more or women have egos more in today's day and age?
Women.
In today's day and age,
Who has more ego, men
I
or women?
think women do because of social media.
Okay. So
I think women are more susceptible to comparing ourselves, and it sucks because I don't want to agree on that, but I feel like with you know, women on Instagram, women on wherever, we do compare. Even me, like I'll look at a girl and I'll be like,
so women have more ego in general, is what you would say?
no, not in general.
Who has more ego, modern men or modern women?
I think men are just born with more ego in general.
Really? Okay, you just quite literally said women get more ego because of social media, correct?
Yeah, but in this day and age, I think so because of how men have set it up.
Men set up the ego?
Music videos, the culture, just magazines, societal norms.
Would it be
Girls
fair-
are becoming more
Okay.
exaggerated. Like I'll see a 21-year-old girl and she'll have her tits done, lips done, filler.
All the top rappers in the industry right now are prominent of talking about sex, twerking, or talking about their ass and titties or wet ass pussy.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that a man's ego is earned while a woman's ego is just given to her by society? Men have to be, you mentioned earlier, becoming a provider, etc. Men have to make money and rise up in status to get an ego.
Ego is very
versus women are just given ego by existing.
That's not true.
Really?
Because
It totally is
we're
true.
all here, and I could have more of an ego if I had, you know, say, 1 million followers on Instagram.
But isn't it easier for a woman to reach 1 million followers on Instagram than it is for a man?
Yes, it is.
Not necessarily.
It is.
Why? Because we post naked pictures?
Yes.
You don't even have to post naked pictures. All you gotta, you could find girls that just thirst trap and they get mad followers off it. It's literally just running an algorithm. If you know what men like, then bruh.
That men have more ego, but my argument is to counter that is men have to earn their ego versus women are just given it by existing.
By men. They're giving their ego by men.
Yeah.
You guys give it to us.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that
That
women have more
didn't change
ego
the
than men.
fact though.
Because when a man has an ego, typically he's worked to get that ego to some degree.
Yeah.
He became a millionaire. He became a somebody. He had a value to the world to be able to have
Exactly.
that.
I think we are.
Women just exist and get ego.
Yeah. If you're naturally sexy, then you're sexy. You have ego.
Floyd Mayweather wasn't cocky when he first stepped into the fucking boxing arena, dog, but after that nigga became 40 and 0, you know that nigga started to talk his shit.
That's
The
it is
fuck?
what it is.
So women in general have more ego and it's not earned.
Yeah, I don't think women have to earn ego because men make it easier for us because they want to see a
So is
sexy
it really
female.
an ego if you earned it and you worked for it?
Ego
'Cause
is
you're saying like it's a
superficial.
negative
Ego
thing.
is superficial. I don't know.
If it's superficial, how can you be more with it, you dumbass?
Living right now,
Interesting.
and ego is a clout thing. Like if you're searching for clout, if you're searching for likes, if you're searching for that, you get ego. It's cool for some people. I really don't care.
I feel like men come to this podcast for ego.
Exactly.
Who comes?
Men come
They
to
come
this
to watch.
podcast for
They want their ego to stroke.
They come to stroke their ego on this podcast.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Who
Y'all literally came because you knew the attention it was gonna get you. What?
were in particular speaking of?
Speaking of strokes, you know Brigzilla? Yeah.
I do actually. I watched it before.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Confused how
You like
men
Brigzilla?
come.
He was stroking your ass. Right?
Oh shit.
He's gonna say right now, bro.
Okay. We're gonna be sending in the resignation letter soon.
Chat niggas, bro.
Chat niggas roasting her.
They don't want to say it right now.
Since you, who I'm confused. Who comes on the podcast to get their ego stroked as far as the guy goes when lost to me?
I don't know. Why don't you get chat tells me? Chat, tell me. Why do you guys come on here to get your ego stroked?
When they come for the delusion.
Yeah, they come to watch. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, do they really come to watch, or do they come here to make themselves feel better? So you guys could, make fun of everybody and make them feel better. I don't know. I said it probably a little bit wrong, but you know what I mean.
I don't actually.
Oh, scunt boy.
I don't. But I'll get to you in a second. Okay. Who do you think it hurts more in the relationship, when a woman has a roster or a man?
I feel like it hurts the relationship more when a woman has a roster
Why?
because I feel like it's more of a spiritual
Feels like
level
Daphne
to that.
Springs. I want comedian on Instagram, swear.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
March.
All right.
That was easy.
What about you? Who does it hurt more, when a woman has a roster or a man has a roster?
Definitely a woman, unfortunately.
Why? And why do you say unfortunately?
Because that's just the way it's always been.
Chat gonna be on her ass. Oh god.
That are perfectly logically sound? Why it's unacceptable for a girl to have a roster versus a man?
Yeah, because it's like we hold babies and all this stuff, and it's so easy. Like their pussies can get beat up, and guys' dicks can't. Like I just think like
Okay,
that.
that's
right?
a crude way of saying it. Okay.
Speak for yourself.
I still think that's the reason,
Okay,
but
so so you would say it's more hurtful when the girl has the roster?
Yes, because she will get beat up pussy,
Okay.
and you can't tell with a guy, but you can tell with a girl. So
Okay. Should a man accept a girl that has a roster?
yeah.
Really?
I mean, yeah, for the ones that do.
Okay, let's go into a dream world. 30 years from now, you have a son, he meets the girl of his dreams, or so to speak, and you find out that she has a roster of 4 other guys and she's dating him seriously. Are you going to let him, and he comes to you the night before and says, yo, I'm going to propose to this girl, I'm going to get down on one knee. Would you let him propose to her knowing that she has a roster of 4 men?
I'm gonna tell him.
Okay. And what are you going to tell him when you tell him that?
As long as he's happy.
You're going to tell him as long as he's happy.
Yes.
Your son has money, multi-millionaire, successful. You're going to let him propose to a girl that has a roster of 4 men.
Oh, 4 men that she
Yes.
slept with?
That she's dealing with at the moment.
Oh, at the moment? Oh, no.
Oh, so with your son, you don't want him to
Yeah, because that's my son.
Oh, so you think other guys should accept women that have rosters, but not your own son?
Yes, exactly.
That makes perfect sense.
that's dumb. The double standard if I fucking ever heard one.
Okay, cool. So women are okay with girls doing that shit, but as long as it's not their son,
or
yeah.
family.
Okay.
Brother, son, nah.
What about you? Does it hurt more when a woman has a roster or a man?
I think it hurts more than when a woman has a roster.
Why so?
Because I think that women are naturally more emotional beings, so their roster is a lot more picky and a lot more detailed than a man's. Men are more emotional. I mean, men are more physical.
Yeah.
So it's like they kind of have a very simple roster.
Okay.
And if you fit that roster, they will try to see how cooperative you are to molding into more detailed layers of their roster. Like they're more willing to experiment with women than women are willing to experiment with men. 'Cause
Okay.
I think women are more emotional beings. They always have their emotional guard up.
Okay.
If you are just too this or that, it's just an automatic no. Especially in today's age, I feel like women are a lot more picky. They're a lot more like, these are the red flags. It's like almost every woman, I feel like in their notes just has like a list of all these red flags. And if you see one, then it's just like, oh, you're done.
Okay. So wouldn't it be fair to say that since women are pickier, men shouldn't accept infidelity from women?
Oof.
Men should accept.
Okay, by your own logic, you said women are pickier nowadays than ever before, which I would agree with you on that. So knowing that women are pickier now, would it be fair to say that men should not accept infidelity from women? Don't worry about these two next to you. They won't beat you up, I promise.
That men should not accept infidelity from women?
Yes, cheating.
I don't think that they would really consider that in, like, I think that has to do with what the woman has personally done to them. I don't think that men necessarily hold women to what they have done in the past as much as women have. Women want to know, like, what
really?
your past is and, like, what
You
have
think
you
women care
done.
about a past?
I think they do more than men.
At the top of the show, I asked the woman what body count matters, and none of you really give a shit. Versus if I asked the guys around here and said, yo, do you care about a woman's body count? Everyone's going to say yes.
I think everybody says they don't care, but in the time when it, like, is in the forefront of, it's in the front conversation with you, I think you're going to ask more questions than you think you do, because I think that...
But it's not going to disqualify the man, is what we quite evident. There's a reason why I kept prying at that. All of you guys might have had a number where you ask questions, but not going to disqualify.
And also,
versus with a man, if I find out that a girl has a certain body count, it's fucking rap.
And also, you guys never ask questions, so you never know.
But why is that?
Why is what?
Like, why would you be done? What if you really like her?
Why do you care?
Well, I think men like exclusivity.
You know what? Let's have fun with this. You know what? Let's have fun
Say
with
it,
this.
man.
Since you guys want to say ego, let's go have fun with this. Because I've realized you gotta make women feel certain things for them to understand.
Feel the pain.
Yeah, they gotta feel the pain. So, let's say each of you, right, is dating your dream guy. Y'all been together for 5 years. 6'3", 6'5" actually. Nice teeth, right? Perfect white teeth. Handsome, maybe white,
Built,
Latino,
built body.
right? Looks like a Greek god. Everything that you want. Millionaire, etc. Dream guy. All your girls are jealous as fuck when you're with him, etc. You guys met at Turks and Caicos, and then you guys go back 5-year anniversary. So you know, shit, he's gonna propose to me. This is gonna be fucking awesome, right? But before you go, since some of you girls are, you know, spiritual and weird like that, right? You guys are like, you know what? I gotta go to a fortune teller. And you go to this fortune teller, and she tells you, in 5 years' time, he's gonna propose to you at Turks and Caicos, but in 5 years' time, he's gonna become an alcoholic and broke. Okay? Poor and destitute. Would you still marry that man armed with this information?
No.
Yes or no?
Okay, but are we talking like we're already in a relationship at this point?
Yes, but you know he's going to be poor and broke
I
in
feel
5
like
years.
if I'm with my man and I care about him, I don't care. Like, if it comes down to it, like I'll take care of like my half. Like I'll do.
No.
it.
You're gonna have to support him totally.
And that's fine. Because if he,
Not
if I
for how
love him, no. But if
Stop
I love
lying.
him,
You just
I'm
said
down
you'd
for
support
it.
your
I know
half.
that, like, it's not.
He's gonna become. You know for a fact he's gonna be an alcoholic and he's not gonna make that money back. Are you going to take that risk and actually marry him now?
Forever?
If I love him, like.
All right, let's
I'm-
move on
I'm
to
in-
someone living
No.
in reality. Yes or no?
Thank you, man.
No.
I mean,
No.
I would stick around until.
For how long?
Stop the cap.
I mean, it depends. To be, I mean,
1 day, 2 days.
He's gonna be. You know.
if there's no future, like if he's like, oh, I want to get better, da 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 da, then.
No, there is no
I'm
future.
stick around.
The fortune teller told you what's gonna happen. He's gonna be poor, destitute. He's gonna be an alcoholic.
So he has no future to get better.
No.
Then no, that's good.
Okay. What about you?
No, I've done it before and I learned my lesson.
Okay. Would you stick with that man knowing the future?
No.
Okay. What about you?
No, because if it was the other way around, he wouldn't stay with me.
Actually,
I
I'll talk about that in a
Um,
second.
Wait, but
that's fine.
wait, but when you asked, you meant future, like completely, like forever and ever until
Yeah,
you die.
they mean forever.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I mean that's different. I mean, like, yo, if I'm gonna die with you and you, like,
I told you that.
come on.
We literally
I mean,
told
like,
you.
okay, like,
He's gonna be poor and destitute, and you
until
actually
he
know.
dies.
Yes, he's not gonna reclaim the money back. He's not the man you
Okay,
fell in love with.
Who would want to stay with that?
Stupid. I'm not
Okay,
gonna let you get
until
the
he
chance.
dies, that's different. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so that's a no.
Yeah, like.
Okay. Thank you. What about you? You said no.
Because he would do it to me.
Okay, so you assume it would be the same. So no. All right. What about you?
No.
Okay. What about you?
No.
Don't think about it, sis.
I feel like alcoholic.
Don't think about it.
No.
You gotta sit here and lie, then we already know it's gonna be a no.
Not
Wait,
the
what?
poor. You can do better.
You could do alcoholic person, you gonna take care of them
Come on,
for the rest of
Queen.
your life.
Ladies, let her answer. Yes or no? It's very simple. He's okay. He's gonna lose it. Okay.
Nope.
What about you?
But why are we believing this fortune teller?
Oh.
Yo, had to be Belma, bro. Had to be Belma.
The future, I'm not gonna ask.
The fortune teller's a scammer.
Ladies, don't read too much into the analogy.
No.
It's you know for a fact this is what's gonna happen. I just use a fortune teller because women love spiritual crap too. But yes, it's a fortune teller that tells you no. That he's gonna be poor and an alcoholic and he's not gonna gain his riches back. Would you marry him? Okay, so it pretty much looks like it's a universal no on the panel. Fantastic. Ladies, you're interested in a man's future, right? Well, men, we're interested in a woman's past. We're different. Okay? You want to be able to ensure that you're with a winner that's going to be able to take you to success. Women look for security, right, in their man. That's why women look for confidence, ambition. They look for traits where a man is able to provide resources and security long term. Men, however, when we look for security in y'all, it's security in making sure the kid is ours. And a woman that has a promiscuous past might continue that trend in the future, and it won't ensure paternity for me. So that is why men are very interested in a woman's past versus a woman's interested in a man's future. I asked you guys at the top of the show, do you care about your man's body count? All of you pretty much were saying no. Maybe you might ask some questions, but it never disqualified him.
What do you said, 200?
Woman's body count, and it's a certain number. It will absolutely disqualify you.
Facts.
We're not the same. So that is why a woman's body count matters.
Men value exclusivity.
I feel like sometimes men don't ask either, though.
Yeah,
So what's your
if
limit?
a man asked me, I would be like, I don't even want to fuck with you to begin with. Like,
But-
Well,
but
they're not going to ask you all the time.
They're not going to
It's all
ask
your
you that,
actions. So, for
though.
example,
Yeah,
that's
they-
not
let's
true.
say how you.
Girls are stinky.
No, but how you move, I'm telling you, no, niggas know.
No.
For example,
They don't.
If you-
Girls know.
if you're always partying, you're always going on girls
Girls are more
trips,
intuitive,
you're always going
for
girls
sure.
nights out, they know, okay, she's for the streets.
No, they don't.
So what's your guys' limit?
That's it.
Y'all guys aren't as
Different
smart as you
tolerance
think you
levels. That's
are.
not really
What's
an
your
important.
tolerance level?
For me?
Yes.
Why do y'all want to know what my number is not the average? So
Yeah,
you
fact.
guys want to always know my shit, huh? Well,
Share a little bit.
I mean, for me personally, if I'm gonna marry a
Share
girl,
your
she's gonna have my kid. She's got to be a virgin.
A virgin?
Good luck.
No experience.
Yeah.
That's literally a
Where's the
common
hallelujah
answer.
button?
So
He's a high valued male though,
she
so
has
like
to
he
be-
get, and
she
even
has
he
to be
knows his
between
standards
the
are high.
age of
So
18
like,
and probably like 21 to still be a virgin.
Is that
Bagels even
dominant
at 15
thing?
now,
Is it
girl.
ego
No,
thing?
because
Is it
my
dominant?
sister is 29
No.
and she just lost her virginity a couple
No
years ago.
way.
So
My uncle's
someone
40
said
and
it's
he
an
has
ego
an
thing or whatever. Somebody
Mark
said
said
something.
waited till she
Dominance
was
thing or
21.
ego thing? Like, do you just want to have a
It's
young,
an exclusivity thing.
untouched pussy
I feel like you
because
have to
it's
be
like
young
your
to be a
pussy?
virgin.
Okay, let's use your.
why does it go to
It's an
being
ego thing, right?
insecure and ego just because you want somebody young,
Is it-
I mean,
younger?
Is it ego or dominance? Like,
The
why
fuck?
She has
does
100%
she
have to be a virgin.
for you
Yeah,
to
I mean,
literally love her and then give her your seed?
if I'm gonna have here's the thing, there's a bunch of studies out there, data that shows that the more promiscuous a woman is, the more body count she has, the lower the propensity of you being able to have a fruitful relationship with her, and the higher the divorce rates.
So you're just looking up stats.
But don't you say women lie? Like,
So
how do you
you
Well,
know
Myron
that
said a
she's
bunch of
never
times
been
stats are
in
basically
love?
the flip
No,
point of his
women-
life.
women- well, here's the thing.
If you haven't been in love, to say that.
Oh my god.
This is
kinda
amazing.
sad.
So you asked me, I told you, and then you're gonna say, if you haven't been in love, just say that. This is a typical
say that
female
then.
shaming tactic. How about this? Do you want a guy that's taller than you?
Of course.
Do you want a guy that's smarter than you?
Mike.
More capable than you are?
Yeah.
Do you want a guy that makes more money than
I
you?
want an elite man.
Okay,
Of course.
you want an elite man. You want a guy that's better than you in almost every regard. Which is
You're
cool,
fucking
right?
dumb.
Yeah, but if he had a kid, I wouldn't be like, oh no.
But men and women aren't the same. So you're looking for a guy who's superior to you. What if I told you that you're
So,
stupid because you want a guy better than you in
a
every regard?
superior
Hold on, whoa. Let's use your logic.
Alright.
Let's shame you for what you want in a man.
For your standards, but you're gonna shame him for his. That makes no fucking sense, dumbass.
No, he wouldn't sound wild.
No, I would sound wild because that's what women are intrinsically attracted to. I can't sit here and demonize what you want in a man, but when I say what I want, it's
So a
demonized.
superior woman is a woman that hasn't had sex before, is what you're saying.
Men
No.
look for different things in women than women look for in men. We're not the same. We're attracted to different
So
things.
in the comments, all men.
All he said was if the girl he's trying to take a relationship with, or the girl that he wants to give his seed to, that he's going to take seriously, he wants her to be a virgin. That's the only standard he's holding her to. And of course that she's pretty, but that's it.
Superior women.
But you can hold your guy to like 8 different standards before you give him a chance, and we don't say a goddamn word, but you're gonna criticize him for one standard.
Virgins. Is that a superior woman to you?
Let me ask you something. Hold on.
How long do people stay
What do
virgins?
you, hold on. Do you know what men like in women?
Nope.
Fantasy, bomb personality, and if you're
For a
independent,
relationship, tell me what men look for in a relationship.
Long term.
someone like something that they can build with, invest in, have a future with, bring back to their family.
Nope. No, what men typically look for, the attraction triggers that men look for are youth, beauty, and fertility. That's what men have been attracted to since the beginning of time. Just like you look for height, income, status, and strength. We're attracted to different things. But why is it when I say what men are attracted to, oh, is it ego? Just tell us you have bigger love, bro. But if I say what a girl wants, height, income, etc., I'm not saying, oh, it must be ego or you must be stupid because you can't make your own money. No, I just understand that's what women are attracted to, so I can't fight nature. But women always get mad at what guys want. Why is that?
It means men can have standards.
They can't have standards.
Ever. Which is why they never tell you what they want.
Standards just a little like extra. Like
No, it's not.
I just think
I mean, I don't know how old you are, but like, I'm sure you're older, and you're saying you want a girl that's not
She's a virgin.
experienced. She was a virgin. Like that's a little.
yeah, so it's a little different
versus
for us.
like.
Yo,
We're
some
not
of y'all
looking
want
for like a.
How is that different? Y'all just said he needs to be 6'3". He's gotta make $200K a year. He can't be obese. The fuck?
Basketball. It's only fuck with you. That's
He's gotta have experience in bed. All he said is, yo, don't fuck anybody.
crazy.
But also, some only want a virgin. I know a lot of men that don't want to be with a virgin.
Yeah.
But
So
no,
I think
but
it's,
his standard for his life is that. Why does it matter to you?
it doesn't. But he's asking our
No,
opinion.
y'all are like, oh,
Y'all asked me actually.
You're in love.
And I told,
you're
and
right,
you
you're
guys asked me, and I literally told you my standard is a little bit crazy.
Yeah, but then you were saying statistics and
Yeah.
all that.
What was the stat that I said?
And I'm that most women, I don't know.
Fantastic.
Most,
See, you didn't even listen to what I said. You're just like,
Didn't
you're
even listen to
saying
a word.
statistics.
I mean,
No.
because I did say something, but then you kind of cruised over it, and then went over
What'd you
there.
say?
So I said that you're looking at. I said women can lie. Women can lie about the amount of men that they've been with. I could sit here and say I've been with 4 men.
That's a
and
good- yeah.
I could make you believe
That's
it.
a good point. They underreport.
Yeah. So how do you know the statistics are real or not?
It is because they underreport. So the magic number.
Also, they
is
just make up.
So-
they just.
yeah.
So,
like,
it's even higher.
It's
than
So
even
that.
higher.
it's not a real statistic. They just made it up, basically.
No, it is. But what I'm trying
are
to
the sources for the statistic?
comes from the National
we can look it
Survey
up.
from Marriage and Health.
But we're just saying, if they reported that, it's even higher than. Which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're underreporting, that means it's going to be higher.
Girls naturally typically
Naturally.
underreport. But what they found was
the men.
at around 5 body count, that's when the 5 or 6 is like that's kind of the trigger point where the marriages start to fall off and divorces go up.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and here's the thing. Every guy's different. Some guys have different tolerance levels. What I've realized from most guys is they want their girl to have a body count less than 10. All right? Now me, I'm not delusional. I understand that in the West, United States, first world countries where the feminism is strong, you ain't gonna get that shit.
No.
I'm gonna have to go back to the Middle East to be able to find that, which is cool. I'm okay with that. I have the resource and ability to do so, right? Come from a Muslim background, speak Arabic conversationally, I can do it. However, I understand that my standard is way different.
And it is because culturally, you have to be with someone of your culture, right?
No, I don't have to.
No.
You can marry a Christian woman as a
But she
Muslim
has to
dude.
convert.
No, she doesn't have to.
I don't think no one's saying that's wrong. I just think that's a wild.
He just wants
That's crazy.
someone that's been
Well,
luck
here's
is all I'm
here-
saying.
no,
And that's
it's
just
not
him.
that. It's that I understand, right? Statistically speaking, for me to have the highest rate of success, I need to marry a girl that hasn't been ran through.
Okay, well,
Because my thing is, I'm not interested in having a girl that's not
It's wild that he wants a virgin, but it's not wild that you want like a 5% man.
ran through for myself. I'm interested in finding a good mother.
Okay.
All right.
That's
well,
the
say
biggest thing.
Say you met a Muslim woman that is like on the cover of Forbes. On paper, she's immaculate. In person, you vibe together. She's met your mom. You love her, but
She's
you
on the
know,
cover of Forbes?
She's had sex like 20 times with different dudes, and like.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So that this makes sense.
Yeah.
What if you went on a date with a guy
Mhm.
and he told you about his extensive Louis Vuitton wallet collection? What would you say about that?
I don't give a fuck about that.
Fantastic. That's exactly how we feel about women that make money.
Yep. We
I
don't
say
care.
you don't care.
Men don't give a shit about a woman's ability to earn income and or being on Forbes.
At all.
What about success? I was just saying that as like a successful point. Successfully.
Men,
She's very
let me make this extremely
successful.
clear for you guys. Women look for a man's ability to provide security and income. Men don't look for that. The more
So-
money a man makes, the less he cares about a woman's income.
So you're saying you could marry a homeless girl? She's homeless, but she's a virgin, so she's.
There's a reason
checked
why a
out. Oh,
king
she
can
doesn't
marry. There's a reason why a king can marry a peasant and turn her into a queen, but a queen will never look a peasant's way. Men and women are not the same. Men marry and elevate a woman's status. Women don't elevate men's status. That's
Wait,
true.
repeat that
question. I don't know.
I said there's a reason why a king can marry a peasant and turn her into a queen. However,
Okay.
a queen will never look a peasant's way because men can marry a woman and elevate her status. She takes his last name, not the other way around.
I feel like those are very facts that you're trying to speak. Where I feel like it
Those
could
are
be the other.
facts.
I feel like there was at least one or two of us around here that said that we have taken care of men before.
Where-
Me
and where are
personally
they now?
speaking,
And where are they now?
in complicated
It
relationships.
doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
So see, your own. She said it earlier. She said, "Yeah, I did it.
Oh,
I'm not doing it."
fuck.
Women are not designed to provide security for men long term. They can't do it.
Financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we can like support our man, like, you know, for like a certain amount of time, but once they're not going out and doing their own thing, trying to get back to the
That's
bag,
true.
get back on their feet,
Turns you off.
then that's not a man that you're gonna respect, which makes you lean towards and looking
That's true.
to do different other things.
That's true.
Yeah.
You want
So-
an ambitious guy
Yeah.
moving forward in life with a future. You don't want a bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus with us, we don't care about that stuff. So I get
Yeah.
what you're saying about the Forbes, but that's the equivalent to me telling you about my Louis Vuitton wallet collection. You don't give a shit. It benefits me. It doesn't benefit you.
I
Just like a
do.
woman that makes money doesn't benefit me. It benefits her.
I did have a question about
Yeah.
like I had seen on a previous episode that you guys have like a little calculator thing. Do you have that for like girls?
Yeah. What do you mean? As far you mean like to? We can pull it up. You want to put
Find
the
a
dream
man?
man in there?
Like,
Is there a
like,
male
if you wanna put your
delusion
dream girl
counter?
in there, like what's the
Oh.
percentage?
Oh, well,
of
here's
your
the
dream
thing.
girl?
You know what the funny part is? There's no need for it because men are way simpler than women are.
Yeah.
You said what?
I said there's no need for it
Mhm.
because men are far more simpler and easier to please with women than women are.
Because men don't have
Y'all
standards.
just need a.
No, they have standards. It's just that when we tell y'all them, we
Your
get called
standards are broad.
shaming language.
Conceited ass bitch.
No. Women don't like the standards that men have. That's the difference. When a guy says, "I want,"
Y'all just shamed him for having one, so we literally can't have him. If half the men told you what they actually wanted in a woman, y'all would flip.
not obnoxious, not bitchy,
Don't be
not
a hoe.
annoying,
Okay.
not a hoe.
Me
the
neither.
biggest thing.
I don't want that either.
Listen, you.
So cooperative.
What you don't want? What?
I don't want a fat man. I don't want a man that sleeps around.
Sorry,
I don't
Mo.
want whatever
Lazy.
else you
Yeah,
just
it's the same
lazy.
thing.
Whatever else you just said. I don't want that either.
Sorry, Mo.
Yeah, and then you also forgot the.
Hey, yeah, leave Mo alone.
You taller than you, superior to in
I
almost
don't.
every way.
My ex was shorter than me. I don't really care about any of that.
Keyword. That's why he's your ex now. But anyway, going
It's
back to what I was saying.
complicated.
Yeah, that's why it's complicated.
Dumbass.
So what I'm trying to say is that what I'm trying to say here is that men have far less standards than women do.
Okay. For
No.
Sure.
What do you,
Well,
no.
I think men have way more. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, it's just that
I
we
feel
have
like
less
they're-
standards, but each standard has more weight.
Okay.
For example, she needs to be attractive. That's pretty important. She needs to not be a hoe. Very important.
Yeah.
She needs to not be annoying or obnoxious, whatever. Pretty important. But there's not many. If you have these things, you're good as a girl, and they're fairly easy to achieve.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is scary that most.
All women have to do
people
is
want that.
preserve their value.
I mean, they gotta
you're
have
born with the
personality
value.
too.
We don't care about personality.
They
You
don't.
don't care. You want to be a boring bitch.
That is the
So
biggest
you want a
lie. I'm
virgin, but
sorry.
You don't care about personality.
It's not at the top of the
That's
list.
crazy.
I'm sorry. When anybody ever says that they're going up to a person, I approach her based on her personality. No, you approach her based on her looks because she looked good, my nigga. Like, come on now.
That's
I was
insane.
just-
You want a guy that's charismatic and charming and
The only reason guys told you they like you for your personality is so they could get laid.
all this extra shit. Like men, it's like if I
That's
got
extra.
But you
Having
want
a
a virgin.
personality is
Come
extra
on now.
these days?
Whoa.
I want to know. Is that extra? Being charismatic is that
Someone
You know what? Let
said
me ask you a
boring is
question.
good.
How many millionaires do you see with dumb bimbos on their boats that have no personality?
Fucking lot of them.
So you were saying?
Elon Musk
I was
has
just,
bimbos
I was
on his
just
boat?
asking more so because I wanted to see the little, you know how like they said like 0.5, like I just wanted to see it.
Yeah, there's no calculator for guys because most guys, number one, don't have standards that high, and then number two, men are very easy to please.
Okay.
It's the women that are delusional
So-
about where they stand with
But
attracting a man, not
You
the
know,
guys.
you know what's funny about your point earlier about having a virgin?
Yeah.
Look on the panel. None of these are virgins.
Nope.
Yeah.
Should have triggered.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Wait, excuse me.
Why would you have a virgin on this podcast?
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah, they have.
virgins have been
Virgin.
Yeah.
There's been a few, like 3 or 4.
Well, they lied,
how old
probably.
are they?
Like capping.
Is there, an
Miami, they
age, is
lied.
there an age limit on the podcast? Because I
No.
know they
I think they
asked.
start at
No.
18. You
Listen.
guys start at 18?
So you have 18-year-olds on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you? Are most of the 18-year-olds virgins?
No.
No.
Oh.
Most
I was
women
just
are
asking.
lapping guys when it comes to body count.
Yeah.
Like if you take an average 21-year-old girl versus average 21-year-old dude, she has more bodies a lot of the time.
What? No.
Yeah, the fuck?
Are you ladies aware that 1/3, like 33% of men, 1 in 3 men nowadays is either sexless or hasn't had sex in a year? Like a virgin? 1 in 3 men? You can't say the same thing for women in that age range.
True. Women are desirable, men.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. So it's much easier for women to get sex, much harder for men. So that's why younger women, 21 versus a 21-year-old dude, he hasn't built value up. Nobody gives a fuck about him. He probably lives with his mom, maybe in college.
Isn't it like 90% of women mate, while like 40% of men mate?
Oh, bro, smoke weed all day.
Yeah.
I think that it's important that I don't think that there's anything wrong with men wanting to marry a virgin. I think that was something that I got like made fun of for wanting to save myself for marriage. It was like a joke. Also, I also don't think that ladies.
Question for you: who made fun of you more, women or men?
Women.
What?
Yeah. Like my mom's friends.
Yeah. Wow. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
You get jokes about it from men, but we really don't care. Like most of the time too, if you'll see other men come to guys' aids because they're a virgin. Because sometimes, like saving it for somebody that's actually special, and plus, if you're like a lot of average guys or like me, you take sex as intimacy, bro. Like that's like almost like an emotional bond with somebody. That's personal.
Give each other terrible advice when it comes to attracting men. You go, girl, have your fun, blah, blah, blah. That shit makes you less attractive. Like, here's the thing. Girls will tell each other, go out there, travel, live your life. It's live your best life, whatever. Anytime I see a girl living her best life on a
Think she's a hoe.
jet, in a Lamborghini, at a fancy restaurant, whatever, you know what I be thinking? Yo.
She belongs to the street.
Because I know she ain't pay for that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I just wonder.
Girls don't pay for none of that.
What's the goal with it though? Like, what's the point? Just have fun, and then what's next? Oh, you want a man and family now? Too late.
Too late.
You're for the streets. It's kind of like, if you want to have that future for yourself, plan from now. Don't wait. What are you waiting for?
I think that women aren't really taught to really understand what like a husband really is. So their judgment is like very.
Here's my
I don't
thing.
know.
Here's my thing. You can do whatever you want. You want to have a roster. You want to live your life. You want to cheat on your boyfriend. You can do all that. Maybe do porn. It's cool. No, you know, it's a free.
Just can't have your cake and eat it too.
Just understand, right, that like your actions have consequences, and they might not be favorable to you finding the guy of your dreams. Because if you do certain behaviors, certain guys are going to automatically disqualify you. Every dude that I know that's successful that has money will not wife up a girl that's a hoe typically. Or if they do, they learn their lesson and never do it again.
And they won't tell you to your face. They'll just smash here and
String you
there,
along.
and just dip.
Yeah.
They'll never tell you.
What's a hoe to you? Like how you can tell a girl's a hoe?
Every man's different. Every guy has different tolerance levels. But like, there's certain behaviors that girls might exhibit that might disqualify them that a dude won't say. Because you're saying, a girl might lie about her body count. We know
She
girls
will.
lie about their body count. So you got to use other clues to figure out like how a girl moves and all the other stuff to see
Girls
if she's
are
worthy.
sneaky though. You can't always figure it out.
Oh, you
with
can
them.
tell. You know why?
you can tell, bro.
The best thing about women is their phone. Everything's inside there.
But there's a lot on
Not
your phone.
necessarily. Password
Huh?
change every day.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
How
telling
much
you,
do you
your phone
think?
is the gateway to all your troubles,
Nah,
all your
there's deleting,
insecurities.
I feel like the same thing for men too.
There's ways around it.
No, y'all be slipping though.
Yeah, but
So
girls,
do
Take it out.
men.
Here's the thing.
We're smarter than you men when it comes to that.
No,
I just feel like
I'll
men
give you all this. I'll give you all
That's
this.
smarter
I'll give you all this. Most women can finesse most guys, but the guys that you want know what the fuck you're up to.
Okay, true.
Trust me.
That's the truth,
The attractive
though.
men that
That
you
is
want
the truth,
that
though.
are good with women know which girls are worthy of wifing and which ones aren't. Girls that are hoes typically have certain behaviors that are they're universal, and you guys might not even know that you're displaying them, but we know.
So what's wrong with a girl wanting to go through a whole stage? Like, what's wrong with that?
You can do whatever you want to do. We're just saying.
But you're making it seem like I'm never gonna get married because.
No, we're telling you.
It's not. That's not what they're saying. It's not. They're saying that you can have those tendencies. You can have that hoe stage, whatever you want to call it. Just realize that it's going to come with consequences later. That it's going to eliminate you from a large majority of men that you want to take you seriously. Especially when that large majority of men, or that top percentage of men that you're looking for, is somebody that knows his worth.
So by default, you can go have your whole face, but when you come around to us, it's like, okay, cool. This girl, she's attractive. She looks okay. All right, I'm gonna watch her. You just, all you gotta do is wait a little bit. You can see actions over time. And what happens is you might not realize what you're doing, but by default, your prior actions come back to haunt you in the future.
So if I was a previous hoe, but today I'm acting like wifey material, then it doesn't matter what my
Let me
family
ask you. You know what?
It
Here,
does.
I got
It
this.
does.
Let's go into a dream world again, so ladies understand this. Let's say you went to law school, you busted your ass, you worked really hard, right? and you want to work at this prestigious law firm. When you go to this law firm, you know you got to dress up a certain way, come with a resume, you got to be on point for the questionnaire, the 3-panel interview. You have to come with certain prerequisites, right? Because everyone wants to work at this law firm. Well, wouldn't you say that if you want to be the best candidate, you have to do certain things to be qualified to work at this law firm, since everyone else wants to work at this law firm?
I mean, don't you think a law firm's a little different than marriage?
Let me explain. But the truth, well, you want to, well, who proposes to who?
The man.
Okay,
to the
so
girl.
who picks who gets married?
I think it's a conversation, but I guess the man, technically.
Okay, so the man is, for effective purposes of this analogy, the employer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Oh, trust me. If it was a decision, niggas wouldn't be spending $100K on a ring.
With this, you want to work at this prestigious law firm, aka an attractive guy, right?
Yeah.
Is there an issue?
Nah, it's just you're funny.
I'm just giving you an analogy, so it makes sense.
Go ahead.
So if you want to work at a prestigious law firm, you have to abide by certain codes and ethics and terms and have certain professional experience, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to work at this firm, you have to be a good candidate, and there's a bunch of other candidates competing there.
Yeah, but if I know my past and I'm trying to work at this law firm and
Yeah.
they're like, this isn't this, I'm like, all right, well then I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go this, like,
okay.
It is what it is. So if that man isn't okay with what I've been through, then I feel like you're not mature enough to be with me anyways. So.
Okay. Well, what if I took your analogy, your logic, and said, well, you know, you're not mature as a woman because you want me to make 52% more money than you do.
Well, then good for you. You can go your way. I'm gonna go my way.
You missed the point. The point is that men are attracted to this stuff. Like, you can't say someone is immature for what's hardwired in their instincts, what they want.
I think it's immature to be pressed on someone's past.
Yeah.
But literally, earlier you were pressed on a man's future, but no one batted an eye to that.
I mean, a future is your mindset. Your past is what you've done.
No,
your
it's
past
not.
Isn't your mindset. You
Oh.
can change your mindset.
Yeah, but did you or did you not commit the acts in your past?
I did.
Okay,
But
so
that
But if
doesn't
you
mean
can
that's my
change,
future.
then you
Like,
can
I'm not
change
like,
it.
oh, in 5 years I want to be a host. Like, I'm gonna cheat into all that. Like,
yeah, but certain things disqualify you from certain positions and jobs, right? If you're a convicted
Yeah.
felon, you can't have a gun, you can't vote.
well, then
Why?
I guess I gotta find a different job.
Okay, well, the point I'm trying to make is if you want a certain prestigious job, you want a certain type of position, you got to be a qualified applicant.
But there's a lot
And,
of fish
and
in the
higher
sea.
status men that have money that have options, they have a lot of women applying to their job, if you know what I'm saying, that prestigious law firm. A lot of other women are competing for that same man.
There's a lot of fish in the sea, though.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of different job opportunities out
But
there.
if you go to
Okay, well,
school,
not every law
Not when you're aiming for the top 1% fucking guy. There's not a lot of fish in the sea.
firm
It's
is the same.
2022.
Like the guy that women are chasing, you do realize that there's not enough
No
high quality
fucking
men to go around,
way.
right?
No.
Okay, what, you're not aware of that?
I think there's plenty of men to go around.
No, high quality.
High
men that you
quality.
actually
I
want.
think there's a lot of high quality men to go around.
The reality is there's not.
I
There-
think
only.
okay.
Well, let's go with numbers. Only about 15% of men are 6 foot tall or above,
Who, but
and
if you
only
don't
about
want someone who's
and about
yeah,
15.
like who cares about height?
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, again, I'm going off of
What?
what the most desirable men are.
Oh, okay.
$100,000 per year. That's 15% of the U.S. population. That's men, women, everybody. Okay. So the guys that are the most attractive, they're far and few between, but beauty is very common. So yes, of course they're going to disqualify you on certain things. Getting a higher status guy is like applying for a prestigious law firm. If you don't qualify, you don't qualify, and you might have to work at another law firm that you don't like, and you might be looking for other jobs. Hence what you did before.
Yeah,
looking
but
for another dude.
It is what it is. It's I guess your consequence. You got to deal with it. That's
Okay. So why are you mad at what I said then?
Who's mad?
Well, you're questioning it as if it's not valid.
I just think, I mean, no, I'm not mad. I'm just like, that's not my opinion. I think you can go if you are going to law school, you have a past, and you know that you have had a past, and it is possible for it to be put out there and for you to ruin your career. Then that's what you put upon yourself. You have to be okay with it. So go a different route. Don't go to law school. So if I did what I did, and I'm gonna be upfront with it, I'm gonna tell my man about it, and he's not okay with it. It is what it is. I'm gonna go
Well,
to a
most won't
different.
be.
Huh?
Yeah, most won't be.
You better keep it a
That's
secret.
the point I'm trying to make.
Oh.
The
I
only
mean,
the only guys that
not
will
the men in
that will
Miami.
tolerate the only guys that will tolerate a woman being promiscuous and/or cheating on him are guys that don't have options.
Okay. I guess.
I mean, it's the truth.
I mean, I feel like your personality comes into play, who you are comes into play, what you have going on comes. I feel like a lot of men nowadays are motivated and attracted to your mindset and attracted to what you have going on in your future.
Okay, that's lower on the totem pole than a woman's past. the number one thing when a guy's like trying to wife a girl up is typically her past. That mindset and personality shit, that all
I think
comes
it's their
after.
future.
The number one
I
thing
feel
is
like
a man's
men look
past.
at future.
Okay, you feel like or you know? Because I'm telling you what
The
what
men
the
I have
reality
been
is.
with are not a single man I have ever been with has okay. Most of the men I've been with have not asked about who I've been with or how many guys I've
won't
been with.
ask.
Most of them have asked.
You had to readjust your answer like 3 times before you said it.
You know why?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you know why they answer that question?
Because it's their mindset. It's what they want.
No, because they want you to feel good, and they know for a
Nah.
matter of fact you won't tell them your past. Look, we're just saying at the end of the day, men want a woman where their past not gonna affect them in the future. And for example, remember in high school, right? We had like the classroom hoe, where like everyone knows she was a hoe. Oh,
Yeah.
don't date her, whatever. Same thing in real life. If the woman's known as a hoe, or people have an idea of that, and I take it with me to the club or to an event, and they say, "Oh, that's a hoe that you're with," it's an L for us. So to kind of protect our prestige in our class, we say, you know what? If she's a hoe, keep her away from us. But like we said earlier, they won't tell you to your face. They're gonna say, you know what? Her actions tell me who she really is.
Yeah, but a girl also isn't gonna be like, "Oh, I'm a hoe." Like no one's gonna
No, they
say
won't.
that.
The actions.
Yeah.
will
But-
tell you.
No girl's gonna admit I'm a hoe on a first date.
What,
with a dude.
okay, what's an
She ain't doing
action that
that.
a girl gives off that she's a hoe?
There's so many things you
so many
can pick up. For example,
Going on tons of vacations, fucking posting, being inside cars on your story at night, going out to the club a lot, like
you go on a date with a chick, right? Her phone is always face down, or on don't.
See, that's you thinking too much.
No.
nah, that's a straight tell
That's
too.
also you thinking too much.
Nah.
That could be a respect thing. She just doesn't want her phone to be blowing up.
No,
She wants to
9
hang
times
out
out of
with
10
you.
is some whole shit.
Exactly. Listen,
just be
I'm telling you
real.
right
Nah, most men are looking at it like if you put the way you put your phone down is a big tell sign. All right, I put my phone face down because I have nothing to hide. You put your phone face down, you have everything to hide.
now, a girl with nothing to hide is gonna be open. Phone up, don't
All right.
care. Hey, let's talk one-on-one.
You know what? Raise your hand if you're married. Okay. Alright. So, hey, girls, but we want
Married
to
to
fuck
the
you,
game.
alright? It's simple as that.
Yo, listen, ladies, you gotta understand that when a dude's on a first date with you, this has been a fairly uncomfortable conversation. I've been challenging a lot of you guys' viewpoints probably because you've been told something that isn't true. Men are not going to challenge you and ask you about your past or things that make women uncomfortable. What they are gonna do is they're gonna sell you sweet nothings. Oh, tell me more about your future. You're an entrepreneur? You're on OnlyFans? That's dope. But in the back of his mind, he's like, sex only.
No.
Big facts. He's gonna sell you a dream just so he can smash. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm taking a break, guys. I'll be back with another one.